Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. My name is Lonyea, and if this is your first time ever watching a video of mine, hello. In today's video, we are going to be doing a mint green eyeshadow look, I think. I have the Morphe brushes. This was their Artistry palette, their Pride palette, and it has this really pretty mint green right here. You can't really see it because my camera is a mess, but I think I wanted to use this because I haven't used this palette yet. I'm also going to be using a lot of Moda brushes in this video. Thank you so much to Moda for sponsoring this video, and also thank you guys so much for actually trusting me and deciding to purchase brushes from Moda. You guys did so well that, and I did so well, we did so well that Moda decided to circle back around and ask me to do a couple more sponsored videos. So, oh my gosh, wow, thank you guys. So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for just believing in me, trusting me, and buying products. I really appreciate it. So in this specific video, we are going to be using one of their ice cream brush sets. Where did I even put the brushes? Oh, I put them in the pouch. I'm like, what the heck? So this is the same pouch that came in the electric kit that I was raving about. I have 3 or 4 of these in there in my closet, and they're just super amazing. I mainly use these little pouches for when I'm traveling for makeup. So I'll take my Q-tips, my cotton squares, things like that. I'll pack in here so I know that they're not going to get everywhere. So that's what I use these for. But it comes with this, and then it comes with 4 brushes. I hope I'm not gonna okay. So it comes with 4 brushes, and I'm just gonna show you guys the brushes before I even get into the makeup tutorial. So this is what they look like. It is, like I said, the ice cream. This is the mint collection. If you guys like mint ice cream, we can be friends, because that's disgusting. I mean, I'm not gonna judge you, but I'm silently judging you, because who likes chocolate ice cream with it's like eating chocolate. It's like brushing your teeth and then eating chocolate ice cream. Anyways, so these are the 4 brushes. You get a foundation brush that could be used with cream or liquid products. I'll be using it with liquid products today. You also get a powder brush, a big fluffy powder brush. I'm going to actually use this for swiping away my under eye, but I'm also going to use it to bronze up the skin. So you can get multiple different uses out of certain brushes, so I love that. This is an angled blender, and this is kind of the brush that I like to use to prime my lids. So you'll see me use a brush like this to just smooth out the concealer. So you could use something like this over the eye, and you can also use it underneath of the eye to get really tight into that under eye area. Key points. And then finally, we have a detailing brush. So this brush is just a tiny fluffy pencil brush. So something like this could be used to smoke out the lower lash line. It could be used to add an inner corner highlight. It could be used to highlight the tip and the bridge of the nose. It could be used to highlight the brow bone. Something that's small and detailed but fluffy can be used in so many different ways. I personally use a pencil brush to highlight my nose. So I think this one, because of the look that I'm kind of thinking about, I think I'll just use it for inner corner, maybe brow bone, and I'm not going to put anything on my lower lash line, but maybe inner corner, maybe highlight, and maybe my nose and my highlighting my nose. I think that's what I'm going to be doing. So this 4-piece plus the bag 5-piece set will ensure that you can create an entire face look with it. I am going to be using a couple other Moda brushes just to make sure that I can get an entire eye look. I don't think I'm going to be using eyeliner or anything, but I want to make sure I have something that I can pack over the lid, because that is one brush that this kit is missing. I personally would like for this kit, if I could add one more brush, it would be an eyeshadow packing type of eyeshadow brush, because I feel that is what you need. You know, having that with this pointed crease brush, I can create an eye look with that, because I can use this for the crease. I could use this for, a transition shade. I can use this for multiple different things. Alright, so if you guys are interested in seeing how I create this look, then please keep on watching, and let's roll the intro. we are up close and personal, okay? So, first thing I'm going to do is prime my lids. I'm going to use my ColourPop No Filter Concealer, of course. And I'm just going to use this. This is in D42. This is just going to prime, and I will set this down. But I'm going to use the angled blender brush and just blend this out. And this brush you could use to pack all over the lid if you wanted to. You could use it to blend out concealer like I mentioned. You could use this brush for multiple different things. You know, there's really no right or wrong way to apply products. It's just all what you're feeling and what you want to do. Alright, so as I mentioned, we are going to be using the mint green, which is called Art in this palette. It's right here. And I'm going to take a Moda shader brush. This is an M19 brush, just like this. I used this in my lime green tutorial. I just love how fluffy it is, so I can actually pack the eyeshadow on, but I can still blend it out. And this is just going to go all over my lid. And since this is a more, a lighter color, you're going to want to just continue to pack this color on until it becomes as bright and pigmented as you want. That is my biggest tip when it comes to doing eyeshadow. When people ask, like, how do you get it to be so pigmented? How do you get it to look like that? How do you get your eyeshadows like that? All of those common questions. My big tip or secret would be just to continue to pack that color on until it, like, literally you can't, like, it's not getting any more opaque. So that is it. And then I'm just using the tip of the shader brush just to blend it upwards, because as I mentioned, it's pretty fluffy. So using one side of this brush allows me to pack it on, and then using the tip allows me to blend it upwards. And if you wanted to, you didn't have to set down the concealer because it would have given this eyeshadow a tacky base. But in my opinion, it works just so. I wasn't going to do eyeliner to begin with, but I think it'd be fun to kind of do like a mint chocolate kind of look. So I'm going to use this ColourPop liner and stew with an eyeliner brush. And I'm just going to make a wing and get really close to my mirror. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera. We will be back for the face so you guys can see how the other brushes work. And yeah, I'll be back. Alright, you guys. So we are back. Just have a minimal fallout. Not that big of a deal. I'm going to prime my skin with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I've really been enjoying this primer lately, especially because it creates like a tacky kind of like base, and it just really helps my makeup to like stick to it and last. And I remember when I first got this product, I was kind of like, yeah. Like, I didn't really use it. I think I left it in my in my, like, not spare makeup, but like PR makeup area in my last apartment for like probably a month, mainly because I was so busy with like prom and everything that I just didn't really care. And then I started seeing everybody use it, and I'm like, what's the hype? Because what am I missing? And then I use it, and I'm like, wow, like, it really makes my makeup last and stick. I love a good gripping primer. Cover FX also has a gripping primer as well. Pretty good. So I'm using my Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear Foundation. This is in the shade 550 Suede C. We shall see how this shade works because I haven't used this shade in forever. But I'm going to go ahead and use my complexion brush from the, oh, not bad. not bad. It looks good in person. On the camera, it's appearing a little more warm than it is. And I don't know why my camera does that. Like, it looks good in person. Nice. So I'm just going to use this and apply my foundation. One good thing about a brush is that I feel like it shears out the product really well. I mean, a sponge would ideally soak up the excess product, but I only use 3 pumps to do this, like to get the foundation all over with a brush. So I kind of feel like it saved me some makeup, and I rarely ever do my foundation with a brush. I don't know why I've gone away from it, honestly, because I used to be like die-hard makeup brush user, like especially when I first started. And then once I got a hold of the Beauty Blender, I was just kind of like, like I don't want to use anything else type of thing. So I don't know. I don't know why. I'm just weird, I guess. I'm just weird. So for concealer, I'm going to use the Juvia's Place concealer, number 10. This isn't like my favorite concealer. I think it's a little too hydrating, for my opinion. I like my concealer to be a little more matte. And this one's just a little not matte. So it's just not my favorite, but it's not like terrible either. And for this step, I am going to use my Beauty Blender just to blend it out. Trusty old blender. And then I'm going to set it with my Morphe setting powder. I'm just telling you guys now because once I start going, I don't like to stop because I don't want to give my concealer any time to crease at all. Alright, so now that I have my setting powder all down, I'm just going to use the big fluffy brush just to kind of brush that all away. And then I'm going to go ahead and start contouring or bronzing up the skin. And then I'll go back through and bake. And to contour up the skin, I'm going to use my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, of course. And I made sure that I brushed away the powder first just because I didn't want to have any residue setting or contour powder on the brush to alter my setting powder or concealer or anything. I just want to make sure that everything was going to maintain as it should. I'm really going to focus on this forehead. Really contour that up real great. So for blush, I decided that I was going to be different for some reason and use the Sweet Mulberry color from Cover FX. This is their duochrome blush. I'm going to use my blush brush from my Totally Electric brush kit. And I don't know why I decided to go with this color today, mainly because I haven't used it, and I've always wanted a plum purpley kind of blush, and I finally got it. So I think that's what it was. And look at me putting too much blush on. I'm going to just go ahead and put this away, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight the skin. I'm going to use ColourPop's Pressed Highlighter in Bay Area. It's one of my favorites. And I'm just going to add this to the high points of my face. And let me remind you guys that I always highlight my face first, and then I'll go in and set my skin with the setting mist, and then I'll go ahead and highlight again. My reason for doing that is, I don't really like a subtle highlight. When I'm out taking pictures, I want to be able to turn my face and the sun hits that high point and, you know, it's able to be seen. So that is why I highlight twice. Plus, after you set your face is kind of a little moist, I guess you could say, dewy, wet. So the highlighter really adheres to it a lot better. So that is why I do that. And because I am using a matte eyeshadow, I am going to, what was I going to say? Set with a setting mist as opposed to setting spray. Oh my god. A setting spray, excuse me. So I'm going to use that fluffy detailing brush with a little bit of Bay Area and just hit right underneath of my brow bone. Yes. That is, yeah. Always, always, always highlight my brow bone when I'm using matte eyeshadows, just to give a pop when you turn, because if you don't, like, it's just all matte, and I feel like it just looks better when you have matte on the lid and like a pop-in highlight on the brow bone. Yes! And I always run back over when my face is dry, like a lot before I've set it, and just run it over with the blush brush just to kind of make sure everything's a little blended in. And yes, this look is coming together. So I'm going to put on some mascara. I'm going to go get my setting spray. The lashes that I'm going to use today, I was going to use the Miami lashes. I think I still might, because I don't want this look to become like over the top. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with these. Actually, yeah, I'll just leave it on. Leave it. Oh, I forgot to highlight my nose. What am I doing? Okay, you guys, so for the inner corner, I am going to take the shade Liberation right here at the top. It's like a white, but it also has like some like greenish reflects. And I'm going to put that into the inner corner. And this eyeshadow is not like the best. Like, the shimmers in this palette aren't my favorite. I don't feel like they're like super buttery. They're actually pretty hard. And I'm having to like dig into the palette in order to like grab it. So like I don't like that part about it, but oh well, I guess. And this is actually a little more like green as opposed to like the teal. So I'm actually going to apply like a little bit of highlighter over the top of it. Not the happiest with it, but oh wow, I suppose. I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara though. I use my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara for my lower lash line. It's like super duper black and it just does like the best job, so. So for lips, I think I'm actually going to do something like darker. Of course, I always pull my nudes out. Like, it's just what I do. So I'm going to use this lip liner. It just says makeup is my life. It's just like a chocolate lip liner and line my lips. Okay, and for the lip color, this is one of the new A Dose of Colors lip glosses. It's in Hot Cocoa. I figured it'd be kind of cute if I did like a brown, instead of a nude, because I was going to do a nude, but I thought this would be cute. Like a glossy chocolate lip, since we did matte liner on the top. Smells so freaking good. So good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm like, ah! At first I was kind of like, I'm always like, when I'm doing like just my eyes, but like after the face and the lips come together, this is really unlike anything I've ever done. Like, I've literally never done. I mean, I've done like a smoky all over the lid kind of color thing, but like I've never done like mint with brown and then like chocolate lip. Super cute, super fetch, super happening. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys check out the links down below. I will earn a small commission on any of the purchases that you purchase from my link, so support your girl. But just make sure you check out the links if you're interested in this brush kit or any of the Moto brushes that I mentioned or used in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I'll see you soon. Bye.